China has outlined new restrictions on exports of rare earths and related technologies. This latest move by China could sharpen its hold over critical mineral supply chains. The new regulations announced by China now extend these restrictions beyond raw materials. So what are the new restrictions? To understand it better, first let's see what are rare earths and why China's restrictions could shake up the global supply chain. So rare earths are a set of 17 elements found in the Earth's crust. They include 15 lanthanides plus scandium and yttrium. Interestingly, they're not actually rare at all. These metals are scattered across the planet but in tiny traces, which makes mining and separating them a tough and expensive process. This is where China comes to play. China is the world's biggest supplier of rare earth metals. China mines about 70% of the world's rare earth metals. What makes China control even stronger is that it also processes 90% of the rare earths globally. This means China not only digs up the metals but also refines and prepares them for use, including processing almost all the rare earths mined in Myanmar and nearly half of the US production. Other countries like Myanmar, Australia and the US also mine rare earths, but China clearly leads the game, dominating global production. Now, interestingly, China has announced new restrictions on rare earth just weeks before an expected meeting between Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping on the sidelines of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum in South Korea that begins at the end of the month. As per a Bloomberg report, overseas exports of products containing Chinese rare earths, including lithium-ion batteries, graphite anodes, and synthetic diamonds, will need an export license effective November 8, 2025. Under the new rules, any magnet containing even trace amounts of Chinese-sourced rare earths or made using Chinese methods now requires Beijing's explicit approval for export. Restrictions also cover equipment and technology for processing rare earths and producing magnets, particularly heavy rare earths used in advanced EV motors and aerospace applications. The assembly, debugging, maintenance, repair and upgrading of production equipment are also prohibited from export without permission. Importantly, Chinese firms are also banned from working with foreign companies on rare earths without government permission. Parallel to the announcement of these new restrictions, China is seeking assurance from India that the heavy rare earth magnets supplied by China to India will not be diverted to the US and will be used to meet only local needs. These critical components will only be shipped if India guarantees they will not be sent to the US. However, the new restrictions have also posed certain implications for India. For India, heavy rare earth magnets are important. India aims to scale production of electric cars, buses and three-wheelers, but the heavy rare earth bottleneck limits growth. India is also set to boost its self-reliance in rare earth magnets with a 7,300 crore rupees scheme approved by a key government panel recently. This initiative will provide capital and operational support for local manufacturing, aiming to meet domestic demand by 2030. However, India's EV ambitions coincide with China-US trade tensions. The shortage of heavy rare earth magnets has significantly affected Indian industries, particularly electric vehicle manufacturers. These magnets are crucial for producing motors in electric cars, buses and trucks, as well as for renewable energy, electronics, aerospace and defense applications. In financial year 25, India imported 870 tons of rare earth magnets worth about 306 crore rupees. China's decision to limit rare earth exports is mainly seen as a way to respond to trade tensions with the United States. When the US placed reciprocal tariffs on Chinese goods under President Donald Trump, China used its control over rare earth metals to push back. Indian manufacturers need to balance geopolitical risks, securing their supply chains while staying compliant with export controls and international regulations. India has also been exploring alternative partnerships with Japan and South Korea and pushing domestic exploration. Analysts said that the new restrictions placed by China would create hurdles here also. So what is your opinion on China's new restrictions on rare earths? Do share your thoughts with us in the comment section below.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.